You really are just here
是
for a
想和我
chat.
谈呢？
Of course, if I wanted to attack, I've had 243 opportunities to kill you since we've met. Sure, let's talk then.
行，
But before that, there's
那我们就
one
来谈
thing
谈
I
吧。
want to get straight.
不过在此之前，我有件事要搞清楚。
You want to know if we were the ones that attacked the lamp gang. Looking into his pained eyes, Prometheus shook her head. But you know who got my brothers killed, don't you?
是谁害死了我的弟兄们，对吗？
Yes.
是
Who?
是谁？
At first, Chen assumed Prometheus wasn't willing to talk. He was about to raise his voice when she suddenly raised her finger and pointed at Chen himself. You have your
你已经
answer,
得到了答案，
even though
虽
it's
然
not the
并
answer
不是
you're
你
looking
期待的
for.
回答。
Wait,
等等，
you mean
你是说
it's me?
是我？
I killed my brothers.
是我杀了我的弟兄们？
Yes.
是
Somewhere in the deepest part of his throbbing head, a searing pain came from within his brain, bringing back the dizziness from a moment ago.
啊！
你感
Are
到
you
疼
having
痛
a
吗？
headache? It's none of your
不关
business.
你的事，
You're a raving lunatic.
你果
Get
然
the
是个可
point
恶的
and leave me
疯子
alone.
有什么话要讲就赶紧讲完，之后别再来烦我。
You
你不
don't
相信我
believe
的说
me.
法吗？
That's
太遗憾
unfortunate.
了。
What I'm
毕竟接下来
about to
我想要对
explain
你说明的
is
是，
closely
和
connected
这
to
起
this
惨剧
tragedy.
也有很强的关联性。
But
但
as
正
I
如我已
pointed
经
out,
指出的，
before we
无
clarify
论想说
anything,
清楚
you
哪
must
件事，
recognize that
它们都有
your
一个绝对
perception
的
has
大
long
前提，
deviated from
就是必
reality.
须让你认识到，你自己的认知早已和现实产生了错位。
The headache and nausea worsened.
啊！
Chen, you're not a real human. Your real identity is an abnormal Sigma, a new life born from a ripple unintentionally set off by Project Sigma in the Sea of
在由其力
Quanta.
量诞生的新型生命，一种圣痕。
Nonsense!
胡说！
What
你究竟
nonsense are you
在胡说些
spouting?
什么？
I've
我们短
observed
暂地
you
观
for
察
a
过
while,
你，
number 0013. You were
你在
born
这
in
个
this
世界
bubble
泡中
universe
诞生，
nearly a month
但
ago,
我是数
and
月
you've
之前
mistaken
的事情。
yourself for a
和
normal
你
human
真误以
being.
为自己是一名土生土长的普通人类。
The Sigma automatically fabricated your birth, life experiences, and social connections to replace your missing memories before you were born. This has been seen in previous Sigma too, but their fabricated memories were not as vivid as yours. Most of what you've fabricated makes logical sense. You've even deceived yourself into thinking this is who you are.
让你认为自己就是这样的人。
Shut up!
闭嘴！
My head feels like it's splitting, like something is about to break out. Break out? Yeah, why not? Why not? There's a limit to fabricating, and there'll definitely be flaws in the story. If you still don't believe me, can you recall how you met and befriended your departed comrades?
那些死去的人们是如何相识，又如何成为朋友的？
Of course I can.
我当然记得。
Not just as a passing memory. Remember every single one of them in great detail. Try to remember things about them from months or even years ago. The further from your true birth, the better. Ew. They...
他们
in excruciating pain, as if having grasped a life-saving straws. Chen submerged himself in memories. What? Those losers from Dragon Fun wiped off our lamp graffiti again. They said that it's a piece of this turf, so their art is allowed here. What do those pathetic monkeys know about art? Wolf, they even mocked you, saying you've never dared to act alone despite being called the lone wolf. What? Those scums! Let's speed them up. Lead the way.
走，跟我去断了他们。你在前面开路。
Me?
我吗？
Brad, what are you looking at?
你看什么？
Nothing. The man nicknamed Lone Wolf dragged his comrade with him. It's nothing, Wolf. Those dragged someone else to stand up for him
又
again.
拉着别人去为自己出头了。
Well, it can't be helped. Not everyone has steel-hard, weaponized pathetics like me. Brawls and turf wars are a piece of cake to me.
根本就不带怕的。
Am I
你
right?
说是不是啊？
Yes, boss.
是啊，大哥说的对。
I don't care if you're new. I like you best in the whole land. Don't say that, Rebecca. You know I have a
你知道我有
girlfriend.
女朋友的。
Hey, don't go.
你别走啊！
He ran away again.
又让他跑了。
Who are you?
你
How
谁？
dare you eavesdrop
敢在灯管
on
帮的
me
地
on
方
the lamp's
偷听
turf?
我说话？
Oh, but a closer
不
look.
过仔细一
You're
看，
actually easy on the eye.
你长得还挺顺眼的嘛。
Don't say
哎
that,
呀，别这
Rebecca.
样，瑞贝卡。
You know I have a
你知道我有女
girlfriend.
朋友的。
You must be sick in the head,
病啊
Scram.
给我滚！
No, this isn't
不是的。我的
my
记忆
memories. I am.
我是
I am. Do you remember now? You're not a member of the so-called Lamb Gang. Until recently, those who died have nothing to do with you.
毫无瓜葛。
They were just strangers you ran into by chance, and you imagined them to be your acquaintances and friends, and then... killed them with the insuppressible power of stigma within you. Number 0013. His viciousness when he loses reason is the highest ever observed. How about you take over? Sure. Good work,
辛苦你了
Prometheus.
普罗米修斯。
Number
113
0013.
原来
I
如此，
see. You're a berserk beast
你确实
indeed.
是一头狂乱的野兽呢。接下
Now
来
then, leave it to
就
me.
交给我吧，我
I'll
会温柔地
gently
将你
soothe
安抚
you.
下来。权术观念是似梦初觉，云烟了散。适可而止吧。往事种种，权且相赠。其见者，神奇之爱，是由轮回始至，无告无终。观念长存，以死亡权。
Do you know this woman saved your
你被
life?
这个女人救了一命。
A sinner codenamed
但好为
Hare
日兔的
seeking
赎罪之
atonement.
人，
Oh dear Prometheus, you're being mean
可爱的普罗
again.
米修斯，
Didn't you agree to call me
你
Miss
又在故意
Dell
使
and
坏心
never
眼
use that code name again?
不是说好了不再提那个名号，只有米斯特林来称呼我吗？
And
而
I
且
can't take all the credit for how he returned to his human form so quickly. You mean his obsessive delusion that he is a
这一
human?
妄想的执着
Poor
吗？
number 0013. How can you call it a
被你说成
delusion?
妄想，
I would call it a
那0013
conviction.
号也未免太可怜了。我的话，可能会称之为信念吧
The。stronger an unrealistic conviction, the harder to maintain self-actualization. You've had a similar
你自己也有
experience,
类
no?
似的经验，不
Of
是吗？
course. But unlike the strict real world, in the sea of quanta, we can't say for sure that unrealistic convictions cannot be actualized.
我们还真不能保证，荒谬的信念就一定无法自我实现。
Yes, everything is possible. For example, brewing a hot
比
cup
如
of
用冰
coffee
块
with
煮开一
ice.
杯咖啡，
I feel like you're being harder on me
总觉得你最
nowadays.
近对我越来越严厉了。
Alright, let's get back on track.
我们还是先言归正传吧。
Abnormal sigma number
这种是和
0003.
号。
No, Mr. Chen,
不，
you should
陈先生。
understand that everything she said is
现在
true now, right?
你应该明白，刚刚他对你说的那番话，全部都是现实了吧？
Memories are
我的
made of
记忆
lies, and I
都是一
became
段又一段的假
that,
货，我又变成了
that
那种
monster.
怪物。
You want me to believe that I'm a
你们不
monster,
就是
don't
想让
you?
我相信自己是一个怪物吗？
Congratulations, you've
恭喜。
succeeded.
你们成功了。
Chen let out a weak and desperate laughter as he fell to the floor. Not a monster,
不是怪
an
物，
abnormal
是一
stigma.
种善痕。
You are.
你是
It's all the same.
都一
In
样。
the end, I'm
反正
not
都
a
是人
human. I'm just a joke.
反正就是一个笑话。
Chen slouched on the floor as he continued to vent. Suddenly, he halted, as if remembering something important. No, I can't give up yet.
不对，我还不能放弃。
It's unwise to
拒
reject
绝接受现
reality.
实，可不是什么明智的选择。
Forget it, Prometheus.
算了，
Let him do what he wants for now.
他想做什么，就先让他
Chen
去做吧
ignored。the two of them and called a number on his comlink. Anna,
安娜，
please pick up.
快接！
I'm begging you, pick up, Anna.
快 快解脱吧，安娜。
Anna? The Arcoms network kindly reminds you that the IP address you're trying to connect is not in use. Please check the address or refresh your DNS server before trying again. Thank you for your support and have a nice day.
祝你生活愉快。
Chen.
陈，
At least, I have a vivid imagination.
至少我的想象力还
Do you
不
know?
错。
Anna is my type from head to toe.
安娜在各个方面都是我喜欢的类
I've
型。
always wondered how I could be so fortunate to have a girlfriend who seemed to be tailor-made for me.
能拥有一个简直像是量身定做的女朋
And
友。
aren't she tailored for me?
那可不是量身定做
Because
吧？
I made her up.
因为她本来就是我自己幻想出来的。
What a joke. I'm going to
太好笑了，
die laughing.
我真是要笑死了。
Looks like you're finally beginning to accept reality.
你终于迈出了接受现实的第一步。
Accept reality?
接受现实，
Nothing matters
已经
anymore.
无所谓了。
Do what you will with me.
你们想怎么处理我，请随
Chen
意
seemed to
吧。
have lost the will to live as he fell to the floor once more. Who am I? When this question appeared again, there was no memories to answer it. In a way, I'm responsible for the birth of an abnormal
从一定程
stigma,
度上可以说是我的责任。
so I will personally
所以，
decide and execute
对
your
你们实施的
punishment.
处分，也只应该我亲手决定和完成。
This stigma thing again.
又是什么
Who
吗？
exactly are you guys?
你们究竟是什么人？
You can think of me as an AI with a physical body.
只是额外具有实体
AI? Then your pathetics are...
那你的意
Humans
志
can never replace their limbs as conveniently as I can, regardless of how they may modify
也不
themselves.
可能与我相
And
比。
I, you can say that we're the same
你
breed,
可以认为我
being
是
an
和你们
abnormal sigma.
和一种圣痕相同的存在。
We're the same
你
breed,
和我相同，
so neither of you
所以你们
are human.
都不是人
Michelle
类，
and Promises shook their heads.
不是
If you're
人
not
类，
human, why are you
却还
talking
想
about
着什么责任？
responsibilities? Trying to clean up the mess you
想着为
made?
自己闯下的祸事善后吗？
I'm surprised by this too. I always
关
thought
于这
that
点，
I'd be more
我自己也
carefree.
很是惊讶呢。我原本真的以为自己会是更加洒脱
On
的
the
类型。
contrary, I
我
think
倒
that
是
you
认
are
为你
too
洒脱的
carefree.
程度已经有些
Oh
过剩
my,
了。
another harsh criticism.
又被严格的指摘了呢。
Can you still hold on to the ambition when you know you're not human?
却还是能怀着目的生活下去吗？
Michelle and Prometheus look at each other as if they heard something truly bizarre. Truthfully speaking, I don't know why you're
我
asking
不
this
明白这个
question.
问题的用意。
From what I see, humans can also lead aimless lives, and non-humans can also make
非人之
history.
人也可能活得轰轰烈
In the
烈。
end, humanness is the most frivolous factor when it comes to measuring
血统
human
恐怕是
nature.
最不重要的一种东西。
Yeah, someone once
是
said,
啊，不是有这样一
a
句谚
beast
语
who
吗？
lives as a human
野
is
兽
a
一旦过上了
human.
人类的
A
生活，
human who lives as a
那它就是
beast
人类。
is a beast.
而人类一旦过上了野兽的生活，那么它也只是野
As
兽，
long as you're born in this
既然诞
world
生于
and
世，
process your own will,
拥有自己的意
human or
志，
not, we
不管
should
是不
live
是
on
人类，
happily.
大家都要好好活下去啊！
Didn't you say that you'll punish me?
不是说要处分我
Miss
吗？
Dao nodded. Through this
我将给你的
punishment,
处分
I hope you can
是希望你
understand.
能够明白，
As a human, What you need is not validation from
无需征
others.
询别人的许
What a
可。
human really needs
一
is
个
to
人真正
acknowledge
需要的
reality and
是认清
uphold.
现实，然后承担责任。
So, could you kindly let me finish this ritual?
请配合我完成这个仪式吧。
This is, you will go to the substance of the Shariak name, a space where reality and fiction blends.
没有虚实界限的一
Worry
片空间。
not, as an imperfect growing from the seed because of me is a little home where you and I are allowed to exist.
但是你我都被允许存在的小小家园。
Once you learn
等你
everything
从中
about
了
the
解
world
关于
from
世界的
it,
一切，
perhaps we can search for the answer of what
我
living
们可以
is
一同
together.
寻找何谓活着的答案。
Abnormal stigma number 0013 acquired.
收录完毕。
Okay, time to continue our journey.
是时候继续我们的旅程了。 这里是无垠，
In the Sea of
无
Quanta,
限，
there are
无
no
恒定规律
rules,
的
no
量子之海。
boundaries, and no limitations.
它从宇宙诞
It
生
has
之初就已
existed
经
since
存
the
在，
creation of the
但在
universe,
大部分时
but
候，
most of the time,
也正像
it
诞
was
生之
just
初
as
的宇宙
barren
一样
as when the
荒芜。
universe was created. After a
在
long
漫长的
time,
时间
it
之后，
established
它与在
coincidental
真世界的
connection
星
with the
球
planets of
产
the
生了
real
某种
world.
偶然的感应。
This
这种感
connection,
应，
or
或
rather
者说
symmetry
对称性补
breaking,
缺，
created a
在原
concept
本
of
空无一
time
物的量子之海中
in its
创造
originally
了超时
empty
间。
Sea of Quanta.
而随
As
着
that
时间
time
的演化，
evolved, various
平行四层的空
spaces
间
began to
也就
form
不断
and
诞生、
disappear.
消亡。它
Most
们
of
中的
them
绝
were
大多
merely
数
shadows of
都
the
只是
real
本真世
world,
界的影子，
destined to disappear
而
in
且
an
注定转
instant.
瞬即逝。
But occasionally, some universes would persistently remain for a myriad of reasons. They constantly absorb
它们从
nutrition
外
from
界
the
不断
outside
补充养
world,
分，
like a
宛如
new
鲜活
life
生命一
sustaining
般，
itself.
维持着自己的固有存在。
They
它们
operate
按
by
照
their
自己
own
的规则
rules.
运行，
Theoretically
从理
speaking,
论上
they
说，
could even develop
甚至
their
有
own
可能孵
authority.
化出独属于自己的全能。
Just like the two who form
让
gentle
空间
ripples
轻轻
in
泛
the
起了涟
space.
漪的两人，